Okay, let's do it that way. Okay. What are y'all doing here? Nothing.
Nothing.
You'll see.
I hope I don't fall. That'd be really embarrassing.
What?
Oh, they went for the beef.
Yay!
Okay, we are here. We are currently at a trial chamber. So I would like to not just drop in. This one does look like it's been found already. This might be the one that Jules found, but I think I can still get things from it. I don't actually know how these work really. I guess we'll find out. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay. 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 What? Hang on. You're annoying. Oh! Trial key. So does this go in you? Yeah. Oh, dude, hell yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. Okay. 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 So I need to find another room. Okay, after the last clip, I took like a day or two away, and now I'm quite sick. So I'm gonna try and keep doing some trial chambers, but there might not be as many clips of me actually doing it. I might just kind of cut back and forth. So sorry if there's not much talking during this. I want to try and get a mace, which I need a heavy core, which can only come from the ominous vaults, I believe. But I actually don't know how this works. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around and drink these until I figure it out. Yeah, I guess we'll see you in a minute. I still don't know how these chambers work, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay, so I just looked at the wiki. Apparently these go inactive for 30 minutes. So that's all. That sucks. I believe Dank and Moon have found pretty much all the trial chambers around anyone, so I might have to go pretty far out until I find one that's not been looted. But I think the villagers, the cartographers, only give one map. Like, if I go back, my cartographer is going to give the same map. So I might have to go find... Where the hell am I? I might have to go really far out and then get villagers and then get a cartographer. Which that's going to suck, but if it means I get a mace, then that, I think, that'll be pretty cool. What's going on? Future Pigeon here. I'm not going to show all this because I spent the next 6 hours looking for trial chambers. I bought new maps. I bought maps from Dank and Moon's villagers. I went out and found new villagers. I bought maps from them. They kept leading to these same trial chambers, and then I opened all of the vaults there. I didn't get a single heavy core from them. Not a single one. I spent an entire day doing this while sick. And I at the time I wasn't really all that upset. Future me is still kind of pissed about it, but I mean whatever. We'll get one eventually. I'm not worried about it. These are so much fun to use. I love these so much. The with the wind charges. These are like one of my favorite items now. Oh, I can't wait till I get in a light trend. I'm able to just like launch myself into the sky to take off. It's so much fun. One thing I don't know if I've shown you guys yet is my skeleton spawner, so I'm going to go over there now because I have some plans for that I want to start working on this episode. It's just up the hill from my house, right here. Right here is my skeleton spawner. So it's not terribly far, but it's a good walk. And if you jump down here, then you end up at my skeleton spawner, which, I mean, I've been using it for a good amount of time so far. That's where I've been getting a lot of my XP. But if we go into free cam here and just shoot up here, it's just one skeleton spawner, and I use that to kind of port them up and then drop them so they're around one shot, and then I can get their stuff, which it works really well. The only issue though is that it's really low down, like it's Y -10, so there's all of this space that is not being used for anything. I mean, there's caves and stuff there, but I'm not using it for anything. And that's an issue because I want to capitalize on all of the space that I have available to me. Originally, I wanted to build something in this spot here, which is why it's cleared out a little bit. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought it'd be kind of stupid to build something up here, maybe like a storage thing later. But if the farm's down there, being up here isn't going to do anything. It's not going to be loaded. So another idea I had was, actually, let me hop into Creative World to show you what, better explain what I'm going to be talking about. Okay, we're here in my Creative World. This looks like a bit of a mess, but I'm going to do my best to explain what exactly this is. So if you come down here, here's where the skeleton spawner is. And all the way up there is where the ground floor is. So there's all of this space that is not being used. So we have pretty much the same skeleton spawner here. It goes up way higher than before, and it kind of like loops around and then drops the skeletons here. So I can stand above it, which makes it not nearly as long as a drop. It's still pretty far, but it's more manageable. But then after I had that, I thought there's still all this space. So what if I just kind of like put farms on top of it, like kind of Jenga farms together? I wonder, like, that'd be pretty cool, I think. So I built this iron farm, which hopefully, if I'm standing here, let me just press it. This spawns a bunch of skeletons down there. From here, I can have storage for, you know, all the bones and stuff here. All the iron can funnel in here, and then eventually, if we get more farms, like potato or bamboo or sugarcane or anything like that, that will be loaded. So long as I'm in the chunk, we can have it just kind of funnel all the way down here, or vice versa. I could have all the farms shoot up, and that's what we could build, like a big silo or something up there. Either way, having all the farms, you know, going into one spot instead of having to go all over the place for them, I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, and they're not dropping anything, right? But I think that'd be a lot easier. So I went ahead and made a schematic of this, and I'm going to pop it on over into Horizons, and then I guess start excavating and changing how this works. But it's going to be a bit of a process, specifically because I need 12 villagers and 4 zombies in here, and it's about 100 blocks underground. So that'll be a process. There's a horse over there. That'll be a bit of a process, but Alright, it's the next day, still kind of sick, so I'm just going to show the progress we've made so far. I'll talk about that stone box in a second. I went ahead and moved this skeleton farm up, so now it's below us, and the skeletons still drop down here. And behind us we have what will be an iron farm, and it's already mostly set up. Just to plug this up, and then if we come into here to the cave, actually here the skeletons falling. We have, well, first of all, we have a big cave, which is a problem, but we also have 4 of these little pods with zombies in them and beds in each corner. So, hang on. There's another one over here, and there's one, if I can remember how to get to it. I don't remember how to get to it. We'll cross that bridge later. But basically, there's 4 of these pods, and I need 3 villagers in each. So I need 12 villagers down here at around Y level 9, which is difficult. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. That's where this big stone cube comes into play, though, because in here I have I have 4 villagers, which hopefully my plan is to bring 2 of them down there and put them in one of the pods and then breed them with carrots and then do that for each of them. So it's going to be kind of tedious, but I figured that was easier than trying to bring 12 villagers all the way over there, all the way in here. So yeah, I guess that's not really going to be something that is going to be fun to watch. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to get some water. And I guess just get started on that, yeah. Okay. Oh, that worked so much better than I thought it would. Oh. Who's... Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, so I officially have 3, 6, 9, and 12 villagers. Can't really see them. They're in there. So now I just have to wait for the babies to grow up so they don't slip through any gaps. And then I'll reopen line of sight to the zombies. And then I think they should start producing iron golems. But the only issue is this cave. Golems will be able to spawn all over this cave. And hopefully not in other caves nearby that I don't know about. So what I'm going to do is going to get a few stacks of buttons. And I'm just going to run around and place buttons on every surface in here. I would just flood it, but I think golems can still spawn in water. And I don't want to risk that, so I'm just going to try and flood everything. Or I'll dirt path it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll just start doing that while these grow up. And then, yeah, I'll catch you then. Okay, that's a good bit of buttoning. And then I didn't go insanely far in the caves, but I don't think they'll go that far. So I'm just going to take these down and just kind of see what happens. And if we need to keep going, we'll keep going. But for now, I'm just going to, I guess, just figure it out. I think it's going to, I mean, that sounds pretty good. Alright, so I just popped into replay mod because our iron farm immediately stopped working. And it looks like there's a lot more caves than I anticipated. So it looks like I was not quite done with my buttoning. Which is awesome. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I guess I'll start doing that. Just gotta go in the mineshaft and then button up the entire thing. Oh, alright. Give me another like hour or so and I'll be back. Well, the iron farm and the skeleton farm are officially up and running. I've been AFKing here for maybe an hour in total, like on and off, and we have a lot of iron already, almost a little over 7 stacks. Skeleton farm's working as normal. I added a kill switch for it, which turns off, turns on some lights down at the spawner, so we can not have that running if we don't want to. This is just like a little AFK pool for me, so I don't get kicked from the server. The next step, I guess, is to just make this place look pretty, because right now it is disgusting. So I think I might try and clear out some of this stuff, and maybe set up an actual like storage area for this, because this isn't going anywhere. And yeah, I guess just make it look a little bit nicer than it already does, because right now it doesn't look good. Well, that took a lot longer than I expected it to. However, I think that the farm area is mostly finished. So I need to wait for some stuff to oxidize or for me to get more honeycomb because I kind of ran out. But I believe the majority of it is done. We have storage for all the iron. We have all the skeleton drops. Looks like I left some stuff in there. We have crafting table, under chest, a little AFK bath for me to sit in to let the farms run while I'm not here. The iron farm's working. The skeleton farm I can toggle on and off, and that's working. I think it came along pretty well. The top of the farm still leaves a little to be desired, but that's okay because I think eventually, I'm not sure if I want some sort of like storage building here or maybe like an item transport thing to a different storage system. I don't really know. But for now, I think it's fine. For now, I can go in there and AFK and get my stuff from the bottom, and it works just fine. One thing I noticed, which isn't for this episode, I don't know if you can see right now, but whenever I go back to my house and load in, I think, all the goats specifically, my frames drop a good bit for a minute, which is not a problem for right now, but that is a problem maybe for next episode? Ooh, maybe. I think that's going to do it for today's episode. I haven't started editing it yet, but I have a feeling that a lot of it is not going to have audio, and if it is, it's not going to be as engaging as I would hope. Sorry about that. I'm still sick, but whatever. Just whatever. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully next time we can work out something with those goats because they are starting to get on my nerves a little bit. And maybe we can figure something out with my other pets, like my donkey. I haven't done much with him or her. I don't know. I haven't named it yet. Maybe get some more kinds of dogs, fill the dog park a little bit. But I think mainly I do want to move those goats away from my house. At least a lot of them. Mainly the screaming ones. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Bye-bye. No, 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 no.